Hello, hi. Can you hear me well and loud and clear? Hope I am streaming right now. I'm not verifying it on my YouTube channel, but I'm streaming it anyway. Okay. So what we are looking here is my desktop screen, a Safari browser. Okay, and it seems like the race is almost over because like no one is on the route. Okay, Troy Vierges is the midpoint, and no number pointer or pin is visible in the map anywhere. Okay, so I think everybody has completed and all the numbers are in the Aachen, Germany right now. Okay, so Viola Wernet, congratulations. She has completed 250 kilometers in 30 hours, 15 minutes, and 30 seconds. Congratulations. Speed was 49.8 kilometer per hour. That's probably maximum speed because like it's really hard to keep up to that speed. It's probably coming out of some downhill. Okay, so she has done an incredible job doing this, and she has done it already. She did 250 kilometers in UK ultra skate. She was almost close to 200 plus or close to 250 kilometers in Miami ultra skate. So she can do it. I knew that. And Nicole Zanekas, 125 kilometers, pretty good. Ricardo Kush, 125 kilometers, that's pretty good. So they both come second and third based on the finishing time. Okay, Nicole Zanekas took 5 hours and 54 minutes and 27 seconds to complete 125 kilometers, wherein Ricardo Kush took 7 hours 7 minutes and 59 seconds to complete 125 kilometers. So that's why she is on the third and Nicole Zanek is on the second. Okay, so that's with the women. And with men, we already know the top three positions. We already saw it. We already saw the fourth one also, Michael Preedy. We already saw the fifth one, Mark Robin Mayer. We already saw sixth one, Kamil Vasilovsky, and seventh one, Julian Anse. Okay, what's new is after seven people, eighth man was Paul Hodman. He did 250 kilometers in 27 hours, 44 minutes and 42 seconds. Alex Zaffer did 250 kilometers in 27 hours and 47 minutes and 28 seconds. Philip Pollock did in 29 hours 11 minutes and 58 seconds. Sandy Angelo did 250 kilometers in 29 hours 35 minutes and 23 seconds. Nathan Lange did 250 kilometers in 30 hours 15 minutes and 6 seconds. Mark Gansbala, I told you, right, he would easily cover 250 kilometers, and 36 hours is ample time for him because he has done 250 kilometers in 24 hours. So 31 hours 24 minutes and 30 seconds. Timo Zoba, 31 hours and 37 minutes and 11 seconds for completing 250 kilometers. And Tim Westshow is in May warm-up challenge 2020 virtual race, and he's traveling all over Netherlands. So he was part of it, but he did not do 250 kilometers in this Vennbahn 250 2025 race. Okay, so Lena did not take part in it. She was conducting it. Probably her family were assisting them. Okay, that is the entire list of people. I think all men except Tim Westshaw had completed 250 kilometers. Kudos to you all. You guys are awesome, and you did an amazing job with it. I'm so happy that every footfall has completed 250 kilometers. Okay, except for very few that was particularly that's absolutely all right. Okay, so and particularly to talk about the top people, I was hoping for, they have completed 250 kilometers. I'm very much happy about what they have done, and they have been incredibly inspiring. You can see the flags, and you can probably learn about the country they are coming from. Okay, so you might know all these things. Okay, so that's that. And with the social media, I think probably we are into 32 hours and 19 minutes of the race. I don't think anybody is on the way, so I think this is pretty much a wrap-up video for me also, because it's almost 8 o'clock today in India, and in Amsterdam that would be 4:20. Okay, so they only have got 3.5 hours or 3 hours and 40 minutes of time for the race. Okay, so race to completely get over, and then they will gather. They will rest for today. They will comfortably gather today, tomorrow, or day after, and they will have the prize distribution thing, and then they finish the dinner and they disperse, and everything else will be shared on the social media. Okay, so I will probably come back when everything is being shared again on the social media with the trophies, their discussion, social media videos, and many other things. Okay, for now I've got this for you, the entire data stats of everybody, what they have done during this. And if you want to know of the further details of their speed, how much battery was left over, and all that, you can go hit their name and learn about it yourself. Okay, I think I have given you the link already before. If not, you can again visit this through this QR code. Hope it is good enough for you to scan, because I don't know how much good it is displaying in my live stream. Hope it is very good for you to look at it. Okay, so then comes the social media post. MK Longboards is yet to update all the social media posts on the stories, including Instagram, even buying photos. Okay, but we have some updates with the sorry, I was into Freddie Mercury stories, or yeah, forgive me, I was checking on few Strava links. But if you go to Vennbahn 250, you might find some updates on the stories. Okay, so we have Nicole Zaneka's post. Okay, what an amazing day. I'm really exhausted and yet full of energy. Vennbahn 250. Thank you, Melanin Koke, for organizing this great race and for the wonderful support. Crew at the refill station at Bainaltia, and P featuring Melanin Koke and Nathan. So they are the family. Bainaltia, Atlia is mom of Lena Meringdal. P featuring Melanin Koke is father of Lena Meringdal, and Nathan probably brother of Lena Meringdal. Okay, and other things are in German. I don't understand German, but if I can find my mobile phone somewhere, which I placed it elsewhere, somewhere here on my desk, I could check on Google Lens, and that's for my understanding. I don't know what I would say. If you want to know, I'll immediately check. Hope you have time for me when I check all these things. Okay, I have to go for translation and look is exactly over there. And it says, I was at home when the lanterns come on. Okay, whatever that implies, that is that. Probably a old saying from Germany. Okay, so this is Mr. Plugil. Let's leave it there. Okay, so he has done 125 kilometers and reached Aachen. That's amazing. Congratulations for doing that distance. And then we have who's this again? Pluggy. Vennbahn 250, finished 250 kilometers, sixth man category. Oh, sixth man, so sixth person who finished. Kamil Pluggy Vasilovsky, that's him. Okay, so that's Kamil Pluggy Vasilovsky. He has done 250 kilometers. That's his post from Instagram. And the last one is the post shared by Freddie Mercury. He's wonderful skater. He is more into popsicle skating as well, and also recently interested in long distance skating. Okay, so Freddie Mercury here sharing the Strava page of Mr. Leonard Van de Peppel. Okay, so going to Leonard Van de Peppel's skateboard page, Vennbahn 250, first place, and this is a course record. He did it in 11 hours and 45 minutes or 46 minutes. You can see here 56 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, so whatever the team Vennbahn 250 organizers say is the final course record. Okay, I'm telling you this again. I've been saying this in every race activity. Okay, so you have a GPS watch, you have a GPS computer with you, and you're tracking your activity, and you are participating in a race like Vennbahn 250 or Miami Ultra Skate or Dutch Ultra Skate. Okay, and your GPS activity says that you have completed 255 kilometers, or you had only completed 246.12 kilometers, just as you see Mr. Leonard Van de Peppel had done it. So when you check on all these things, what happens is like the final verdict is not coming through your GPS device. Okay, the final verdict is coming through the tracking device which was given to you by the organizers of Vennbahn 250 or Miami Ultra Skate or Dutch Ultra Skate or be it any other race in the skate IDSA sanctioned thing. Okay, so your GPS computer is immaterial. It's only for your personal record, just to journal it on Strava to tell people that you were part of this and you actually did it. Okay, without GPS record, it's not a proper proof. But still, whatever you have participated would be counted. But having a GPS record and having it journaling it in Strava is very important for us, and it will add up to your final kilometers what you have done in this year. So Leonard sir has done an incredible job. Amazing. Average is 21 kilometer per hour. It's not a small thing. That is amazing. Maximum gone up to 37.6 kilometer per hour. He has a Garmin Phoenix 7X watch, GPS tracking watch. This is incredible. So temperature was 10 degrees Celsius, feels like 9 degrees Celsius. Wind speed was 8.3 kilometer per hour. That's definitely manageable. Only if it is over 14 kilometer per hour, and in the uphill it will be a little difficult. It's not bad, but over the long run it might cause you some wind resistant. Okay, but 8.3 kilometers is absolutely manageable. So definitely conditions were very conducive for the participants of Vennbahn 250 race. I did not discuss the weather details or humidity details because I wanted to wait for this to happen, because I know Leonard Van de Peppel sir has the Garmin Phoenix 7X watch and I want to discuss that through that. Either I would have discussed it today or I would have discussed it earlier. I don't want to speculate upon what is there on the weather when I actually happen to see what is on what is for Vennbahn when on May 17th or May 18th. Okay, I want to know the ground reality from the participants itself. Only then we will know. So this is what they had to say. 81% of humidity. So humidity was really high, meaning like they have to hydrate themselves. They might be dehydrating a little faster than usual. Okay, so that is that. Okay, and that is the map. Just as we saw in the Vennbahn trophy. You remember this trophy? You see the map and look at the Leonard Van de Peppel's actual GPS map. So it's almost the same map, right? Do you follow? Starts with Aachen and ends in Triober Ridges. Okay, so the map is just that. It's a very good design. Okay, so that's the segment of Leonard Van de Peppel. You can go and analyze all the Strava segments if you want. For every kilometer and every path, where was he, how fast he was been traveling, what was the elevation, what was the gradation, how was the gradation, descent, all those things, descent and ascent, how fast he was, all those details you can go and discuss. And laps, if you want, it will also give you. Okay, so if for every 5 kilometers it has got a lap timing, lap splits. Okay, so if you want to check on the timing for every 5 kilometers, he has been very consistent, but I would call this a negative lap split, because like he started off slow and he ended it really fast. So I think this is a negative lap split, but in between he did take some break, so we could see 24 minutes break for completing another 5 kilometers. So he did take a break, but it's not very much consistent, but it's close. It's all about 13 minutes. So in that way, it's consistent. Okay, so you can see his heart rate coming from 153, 148, 150, 147. He is 35 of age. Let's do the common math. Okay, common math of 220 minus age 35 is around. Why my computer is not thinking? 220 minus 35. My computer is not thinking. Okay. Okay, let's go to my page. I'm revealing this way too earlier in a live video. Okay, this page would only be revealed or discussed will be discussed in detail on my bicycle episodes later. But okay, I have created few charts based upon many few calculations. Okay, so and these calculations will give you your heart rate needed for that day. Okay, I couldn't get his resting heart rate, so I couldn't do the calculations for this one. But maybe if I can do the common calculations, I could probably get away with it. Okay, so what I'll do is like, if I can find a calculation for common thing, that'll work out. So I'll probably guess the resting heart rate over here. Okay, he is 35 and resting heart rate, I would give him average of 75. And we can this is a prediction. Okay, it's not the exact value. So 153, or what is his maximum or heart rate over here, is almost 156. Okay, 156 is the maximum number, and the least being 138 in my vicinity. Okay, so least being 138, maximum being 156. So in that category, if you are looking here, he has been riding mostly in zone 3. This should probably work. It's my guesswork, though I'm adding resting heart rate on my guesswork. But like for his heart rate, I think he has been riding mostly on zone 3, which is very good to build lactate threshold. He has been riding only with aerobic capacity. Okay, so that's amazing. So what he has done is incredibly, and of course we have all the leisure timing to analysis, do all the stuff that you want with Strava. And if you have the a proper subscribed account of Strava, you can dig into everybody's activity way more deeper. Okay, you can have the speed to heart rate value over here, and the distance, elevation, time, and everything here. So you can discuss all these things or learn yourself what he has done in this route. And if you're going to participate in Vennbahn 250 in 2026, you can learn from here. And we are learning from the person who made the course record, and he is the first. Okay, so that's that, and this is wonderful actually. So I'm amazed by what he has done. And then we have Tim Virtue's data. So he has done about 115.30 kilometers, but he was part of Vennbahn here and there. He did not completely do the entire race. Okay, so that is Tim Virtue's record. So Tim Virtue's data is also same, and he is using Garmin Phoenix 6 Pro sports watch. Okay, so temperature is 10 degrees, feels like 9 degrees, and wind speed is 8.3 kilometer per hour, humidity 81%, and wind direction is northwest. I couldn't understand that part because like how where this place is and how they have been facing it depends on where they were riding on the map. Okay, so this northwest would vary when they are in the route. Okay, the route could face exactly opposite of what the wind direction is, and all that. I don't know if they got any tailwind or something like that. Okay, that's the thing, and I want to leave you there with the stats of Mr. Leonard Van de Poppel. Okay, I'm so happy with what I'm seeing right now. Probably I would call this as my final video of the race, as the end of the day update of the race. Okay, so what I would say is like it has been incredible experience for me to follow the participants of Vennbahn 250 kilometer 2025 race, and I'm very much grateful and thankful to family of Lena Meringdal. I'm very much grateful to Lena Meringdal herself. I'm doing it on my own, and I'm volunteering myself to do these videos or live streams about Vennbahn 250. Though I didn't receive a comment, but they let me do it. Okay, and her mother actually liked all the posts that I dropped on Instagram about these videos. Okay, so I would definitely thank to the family of Lena Meringdal and Lena Meringdal herself for allowing me to do this. And I would thank everybody, every participant who had participated in this race. You guys are inspiring. Whatever distance you have done, it's about having fun. Okay, so nothing big, nothing less. How much ground you have covered, and how you have a story to tell to your grandkid when you're old. Okay, so you're not idle like anybody else couch potato, watching some movies or watching some series or whatever that you want to do, but you were actually rather being on a skateboard doing very very long distances such as Vennbahn 250. So this is itself a story. So you are inspiring, and I'm being coming from India and a third world country, and I'm looking at this from internet and learning about this from the internet makes me more inspired that I want to do it myself. I'm a very big guy, I'm a fat guy, over 143 kgs, but I'm still getting inspired to do it. I'm still doing my virtual races, maybe on my challenge 2025. I'm doing only 100 kilometers for the entire month, but people over here has done 250 kilometers under 30 hours or under 31 hours. So that is very very inspiring to me. Thanks for inspiring. Thanks everybody, you guys are awesome. I would like to thank everybody who made this live stream possible. Okay, I'll come back some other day coming up with a lot of all the updates of the social media. I'll present it to you like this on a live stream, and I'll share my views and thoughts about it. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you Skate IDSA. I think you've been collaborating very well with Melon and Kake's Vennbahn 250 races, and also I want, as an independent person who is covering this event as a independent media, as a YouTube media thing, I would like to thank all the sponsors who sponsors this Vennbahn 250, because like more sponsors means like you're going to encourage more people coming to this race. Okay, so you guys are awesome as well, and thanks to all the 3 countries which let the people do the long distance skating race safely, made them feel safe for the entire stretch of 250 kilometers. So you guys are awesome too. So the locals, I'm talking about the locals, you guys are awesome too. So thank you very much. This is Krishnan Srinivasan, Alien K, signing off. Bye bye bye. And I'm signing off by 32 hours and 36 minutes, and this will be my end of the day video and the final update about the race and rest of the prize distributions and other ceremony